on Monday. Happy Michael Myers Monday, August 12th. It was officially announced that Michael Myers is coming to your home in not one, but two officially licensed Halloween video games that are currently in development from the makers of Evil Dead, the game. And as if all that's not exciting enough, the icing on top is confirmation that the man, the myth, the legend, the father of this franchise, John Carpenter himself, is involved. This is very exciting news, and I'm not even a big gamer, but I will definitely be spending some time mastering this game. Um, these games, I should say. What I'm going to do right now is break down for you exactly what was said in today's announcement. So we'll go over. This is our article. Now, this story was broke over at IGN. They broke the story today, and you can see right there in their headline, John Carpenter intimately involved, Halloween getting its own Unreal Engine 5 game, and they even say in the sub headline, Evil Dead the Game Studio, Boss Team Games, working on two games based on the 1978 classic. This is the first little bit of promo art that was released, and what they actually say is that, of course, details are still very limited, but what has been confirmed as of today, um, that two games are coming and are in development right now from Boss Team Games, the makers of Evil Dead the game. And both of these games are apparently being developed in conjunction with the producers of the Halloween franchise, of course, Malik Akkad, and John Carpenter himself is said to be, and this is a quote from the IGN article, intimately involved with the new project. Intimately involved. Now, they stipulate that one of the projects, the one that we are led to believe is actually called Halloween the Game, is being developed in Unreal Engine 5, and it will include input from Carpenter himself, who again has, quote, intimate involvement in this project. Now, if you're a bit of a clueless gamer like me, that's a Conan O'Brien reference for those of you Coco fans out there. And you're wondering what that means, what Unreal Engine 5 is. Well, I looked it up, and the Unreal Engine is basically a 3D computer graphics game engine developed by Epic Games, and this is the latest version of it. So this will very likely be a multiplayer game, and from what I am gathering from just from people who are even much more in the know regarding these the gaming industry, is we are hearing that it is very possible one of these games will be a multiplayer asymmetrical game similar to what we have seen recently from the Friday the 13th game, and more recently the Texas Chainsaw video game. And of course, the Dead by Daylight video game kind of laid the template for those horror asymmetrical games. One of these two games is expected to follow a similar template to that, and the other, however, could very well be a single player, more mission oriented type game, in which case the mission here, I would think, would probably be to survive Halloween night, I would imagine, or maybe if you're given the option to play as the Shape, to stalk and kill everybody on Halloween night. In any case, let's go back over here to the article for just a minute, because we have some quotes here from Carpenter and from the game developers. So let's look at that right now. Carpenter himself in a statement released today, says, quote, "As a huge gamer myself, I'm thrilled to help bring Michael Myers to life again in this game, and my hope is to scare you silly," end quote. Halloween franchise producer and president of Compass International Pictures, Malik Akkad, also issued a statement saying, quote, "We are very excited to be partnering with Boss Team Games to bring Michael Myers and Halloween to the digital world. We are committed to delivering the scares, frights, and excitement of the original Halloween film to console and PC players with these new projects," end quote. And we also have a quote from Boss Team Games CEO Steve Harris. He says, quote, "Everyone at Boss Team Games are huge fans of horror, and Halloween obviously holds a special place in the hearts of all horror fans. Getting to work with iconic characters like Michael Myers and build on John Carpenter's original vision is literally a dream come true. Everyone at Boss Team is thrilled and honored to be working with Malik Akkad and John Carpenter to deliver a one-of-a-kind experience that fans of the movie and video games will love," end quote. Apparently, the games are going to allow players to, quote, "relive moments from the film and play as classic characters from one of the most iconic and important horror films of all time," end quote. IGN reports that the two new games are being developed in association with Compass International Pictures and Further Front, with the Unreal Engine 5 project still in very early development. Aside from the recent mobile game, Halloween: A Match Made in Terror, the closest that the Halloween franchise has seen to an actual video game adaptation prior to this was more than 40 years ago with 1983's Halloween on the Atari 2600. And since then, of course, Michael Myers has appeared as a guest character in a number of popular video games. You might recall just last year the popular game Fortnite, and prior to that, he has made guest appearances in Dead by Daylight and Call of Duty as well. But this is something that has been a very long time coming. This is something that fans have been asking for, hoping for, especially in the last few years, especially in the wake of those really great official games, the Friday the 13th, the game, and now the Chainsaw game, both from Gun Media. And again, I played the Friday the 13th game. Again, I'm not a huge gamer, but of course I played that one. We had to own it, and it was awesome. It's still awesome. And so if this has anything in common with that, I think it's absolutely worth getting excited for. The fact that they're doing two, I kind of like that too, because they're going to give us the best of both styles of game. It sounds like the multiplayer version and then kind of the single player story oriented version. So there we go. Halloween video games are coming. Michael is coming to your video game consoles, your PCs, your devices, wherever you play these games, I guess. Give me your thoughts on all of this in the comments below.